hello everyone, and welcome back to another Neo. The world ends with you. Okay, I'm sorry for how long this took, honestly. And I've been getting absolutely lazy lately. Like, sometimes there's just no point in me doing some of this stuff, or it feels like it. At least for me. I don't know why it feels like that, it just does. So I'm sorry if you guys were expecting more from me. It's just hard finding the motivation, you know? But I think we can do this. What is this? Oh yeah, there we go. I have to get back into the swing of this game. It's actually been quite a while since part 6. Got him. Noise erased. Sorry, I don't really try to... Because when I actually get on the spotlight here and actually start talking, a lot of thoughts exit my mind and it just becomes like, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? So if it seems like I'm not talking as much sometimes, it's just, I can't find nothing to say. That's about it. Nothing wrong with me per se, it's just... It's hard to come up with something to talk with, you know? But I remember what we were doing here, at least. Good God, he's like Jaws, just going underneath the ground like that. Gotcha! Hold still and get harpooned like an actual shark. Alright. Oh wait, we're not done. I thought we were done. Shit. Okay, now we're done. Holy crap, I thought we were done. What am I, an idiot? Want to hold me tight. I don't know why that's just part of the song. Alright. Let's harpoon the shark like I harpooned your mother last night. Well, that's all 5 battles. We already got everything leveled up mostly, and... yeah, it doesn't look like we picked up anything different here. Well, we can't do anything about that, unfortunately. There are some shops we can look around at here, but... beyond that, there really isn't much else to do here. I just know I gotta keep training. Definitely, because... some things here do get harder, especially when in the original. Holy crap, it took... uh-oh. 4... if we don't make it, we don't make it. Like I said, if we don't make it, we don't make it. It's just that simple. There's nothing else I can do about that. The camera angles are just weird on this game a little bit. I've just been alternating between my triangle and square. Sometimes I would press them together simultaneously, but it really does nothing. Maybe I should just hold them together because it does nothing, like I said. Because I don't want to do too much with my fingers. Especially with the L1 being freaking healing, too. We got him. This song was playing last time. Alternated out game. Let's go. This is boring to play the same song, no matter how awesome it is. Good lord, did we just kill them all again? As I was watching through each of these, as I was editing these out, I do notice a few mistakes that I definitely made over the last ones. So I'm going to keep a bit more eye out, like, you know, not hurrying up through the timeline like that again. So I don't, like, miss out on training. And to check shops more thoroughly and frequently, too, because... Where's the thing? There it is. Oh god, why is this like this? Just get into me. Don't take that out of context. I think that's it. Let's just say these shops are a lot easier to deal with if you know what you're doing. Took me a bit in the last one to really understood what I was doing on the DS version. Let's just say I might be playing that one though soon and uploading it to the channel. I'm also trying to figure out how to pull up Game Boy Advance stuff as well. Exploring the option on my secondary phone, which has a ton of space since I got rid of a lot of crap that I don't need on that one anymore. So, let's just say this is going to be a lot more fun than it used to be. At least they changed the song. Good god, that one took a while. I was like, why isn't he dying? Jesus Christ, I can't believe that took so long. Oh, if you hear clapping, like, or it's just me tapping myself on my leg, my hand, anything. But I've noticed that someone on my streaming chat thought I was jerking off at one point, which that's not the case at all. And get your mind out of the gutter. So my friend talked about like what to do to help out with the channel here and all that stuff. And well, he said, why don't I post up some stories and tell like some things that happened to me in the past, especially when I'm doing the mindless grinding parts. Oh, we got a new shirt. See, this is why I was like, maybe I should check these shops more often when I was looking at it before. Because sometimes there's just stuff that's there. Look at that. It's always good to keep frequently checking the shops, especially. Alright, what do we got? Do we have any more... These... We already leveled these up in the last few parts ago. Like, if there's like multiples like this, just... And you have it, and you level them up to the and you have a max leveled out like this, but there's like multiples of the same one. Just sell it out for yen. It's really, it'll really help out your fundage. Trust me. I've done these games playing. See, look, there's Stylish Beam that's all maxed out, and then there's this. So there's really no point in using separate ones and all that stuff. It's just there, really. Alright. It seems like this is all that guy has. And if there's shops that have 3, try to keep attention to that, at least. Like, say, where's the shop right here? Right here. Alright, this guy doesn't have much right now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, too, so... And it was just straight into the shop here. But where we need to go is back here, apparently. So I don't remember what we were doing last, but I'll get it once we're going through this. Is this our guy? Ryoji's little helper? Something definitely feels off about him. Let's see what's on his mind. Man, I've had it up to here with Ryoji. I know I should just turn off my brain and do whatever he asks. But this is ridiculous! What are these puzzles even for? And why do I have to be the one to set them up? Plus, it wouldn't kill him to show a little appreciation every once in a while. Ugh! Just thinking about this pissed me off. That diatribe left the little room for doubt. I am certain this is him. Yeesh. Bit of a downer, isn't he? Like, lighten up, dude. It's only a job. I think it's gonna take a little more than chill out. The air about him indicates something evil is at work within. What? I have entered the minds of many others, including some similars to this individual. Something sinister resides in him. Something sinister? 'Tis not dissimilar to the noise. Hang on. Could that be the noise problem Susukichi was talking about? Oh, dang, maybe. But is this something we can help with? Considering what Nagi did in my mind yesterday, and the fact that she could hold her own against the noise. What if we had Nagi use her powers? If she could get into his mind, maybe she can erase the noise that's taken root. Intriguing. And I would be doing this alone? Not if you sync up first! Minamimoto! Balance the equations of your bodies and minds, and your power will increase exponentially. Martomo Nami! Your points of view might even converge. Which means... what? That you, Zeptograms, have the chance to create a multiple... well, what the fuck is this word? To create a multiplicative... what the fuck that word is? Function. Otherwise, you're stuck playing with those third-rate Reapers, and who knows what that would entail. Now there's a veritable I'd love to solve for. I don't know how to make a multiple Funk Town or whatever, so maybe we should just get back to the mission. I don't know. I guess we can try syncing up, was it? Hey Nagi, how do you get into people's minds? Well, I first perform an initial observation of my intended target. So, you scan them? Then a portal into their mind appears before me. I've never had that happen. At which point, I simply let myself in. Almost sounds like breaking and entering. What if we both scanned at the same time? I wonder if that counts as syncing up. Oh, I get it! Actually, not really. But it sounds promising. That said, I must warn you. People's minds are not a pleasant place to be. Yeah, and having someone barge into your brain isn't great either. Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Dive on in there, my nah girl! Dive? Like jumping into a pool, a big brain pool! Right. Just like that. Diving with Nagi. Nagi can enter people's minds and peer into thoughts, and exercise the noise that haunts them. Press the X button near the possessed person to dive into their mind. Depending on your performance, you can earn multiple rewards so long as your difficulty is set to normal or higher. So basically, it's a great way to replay the game over and over for some better rewards as you grow in levels. Just saying. Let's see, what's his L1 again? Yeah, that guy. Wrong button? Man, screw Ryoji. Guy says I'm the real deal all the time, but he never lets me do good jobs. So say we wanted to quickly flip our... where is it? It was on one of the buttons last time I did this. Here it is. So, oh yeah, we're locked at normal right now, basically. Which is pretty good, which means I'm always on normal. I wanted a not too easy but not too hard setting, so that's why I did what I did. Dive inside. Normal. Alright, let's do this. I bet on higher difficulties this would be really good. Why? What the hell? Why the hell am I putting up stickers all over town? Noise erased. That's it? No, I didn't think so. What's any of this even for? I didn't think that was the end. No, definitely not. Noise erased. Make me wish I had a job I was proud of, you know? Luckily we trained so much that we're kind of overpowering these guys. I am glad I put in that much effort, honestly. Yes! Nice. Whatever that does. Yeah, whatever that does. I'm not sure what that does yet, but we'll get to it. Man, screw Ryoji. Maybe I should strike out on my own. I don't need Ryoji, in fact. I never needed him. I knew he'd be trouble the minute he made me solve a bunch of riddles just to get his number. So, what are we doing now? Just backing up? I suddenly feel like all my worries just disappeared. Yeah, forget this stupid job. I'm out. Time to treat myself to a nice meal. I think he dropped something. Litterers will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. But wait, what have we here? What is it? Trader Ryoji, handyman for hire. It appears to be a flyer advertising his services. What else does it say? No job turned down, no matter the size or complexity. Serious inquiries only. New clients will be vetted. If interested, call via the phone booth by Tower Records. Are phone booths still a thing? I've never even used one. Yeah, it's like thinking about a payphone. Those just don't exist anymore. Me neither. Our number can be found by solving the puzzles scattered throughout Shibuya. Q1, Sinful Ramen. Q2, Backstreet Refreshments. Q3, A Hole in the Crossing. Q4, A Dog's Backside. Q5, A Yellow Building's Entrance. Q6, A Haven Covered in Green. End of list. So we have to solve his puzzles to prove ourselves to him, I guess? It strikes me as overly cautious to put prospective customers through such trials. Seriously, I didn't think it'd be such a pain in the ass just trying to meet him. For real. Well, at least we're getting somewhere thanks to Nagi's sweet mind diving. But man, that was one heck of a trip. Is it always so volatile? More or less. It worked though. So this is Nagi's true power. It's a lot different from ours, that's for sure. One mystery after another. It doesn't look like I'll be quitting anytime soon. It still says the same thing. Morning, Swallow. Nothing? Hey, Rain Dragon. Busy day yesterday? Yeah, kinda. Dealing with a newcomer. Ooh, that's always exciting. I guess. You don't sound excited, though. Her special ability is really great, but she's kinda weird. Not really sure what to make of her. This is part of that new game you're playing, right? Is your party already full? Can't hurt to keep them on board if you've got room. Plus, special abilities are always good to have. Yeah, maybe you're right. I should give her a chance. Come on, Rin, dude, let's go track those digits down. Right. That's an interesting thing. Shogun Void. Get a chain, or cast a chain at your target. High chance of chaining any foe struck. What does that even mean? That was quite exhilarating experience. Dang, nah girl. Look out, you whipping out the noise. I don't believe I was speaking to you. Let's see. What was that button again for chat log? There it is. Well, looks like she can fend for herself at least. That's a relief. Oh, jeez, that cat scared me. Oh, I see. I remember, I flipped the buttons last time. That's why L1 is controlling the, my scanning ability. I forgot to shut that down. I was doing that because I was messing with FNAF. But... so where are we going, is the keyword. Well, there's only one direction, so... can we take a snack break? Just limit your tea, Veritable. Yeah, like, sometimes these guys don't like doing certain stuff. Like, say, we give this to him. It's alright. But we give this to him, he doesn't mind it either. But let's bring that back. There's also stats on here. If you didn't notice what I was doing last time, I was kind of searching for the stats to see what we get. That's basically the best bet. Sometimes style add-on, sometimes... but you also gotta pay attention to if they don't like it or not either. Holy shit! He don't like it though. He don't mind that though. This will definitely help the stats grow up eventually, because leveling up does help, but also the food does help with the stats. If you keep the attack going up, it's going to help. Yeah, I know. Alright, so I guess we're heading this way now. So pay attention to whatever you feed them. There's nowhere else to go down there, so... back to Tipsy Toes Hall. So what are we doing? There's something over there. Wrong button. I'm pressing it like the old... 3... 4... 5... There we go. So if you think I'm grinding a little too much, not really. Like I said, you really have to worry about your stats in this game. So be careful and wary. Remember, feed them different stuff. Especially if you're lacking on a certain stat, keep it coming up. Try to feed them as much as possible. Whenever you can. If you think you're beating on enemies too much, just remember, there's never anything that's not too much. There's never any such thing as beating up enemies too much. It's always better to grind out everything than just be on the lower level and having to die, and then having to stick back and grind. It's just kind of, like, grind out enemies whenever you can. And if you run out, just go to another area. While you're trying to get your bearings and find where you're going. The higher your level, the better the more likely you will survive, basically. It's basic JRPG knowledge and it does matter what you equip on to people too. So, like, see, I got all this stuff here. On Rindo, we got all this stuff on... Oh, we got a new necklace chain. What does this do? No, seriously, what does this do? Yeah, let's just say the more you buy stuff is the better. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make all the way over there. But 4 is good enough. Four is good enough for now. Yeah, I get way too distracted too, especially if I'm trying to tell a story. Like, ever wonder how I found this series initially? It was only thanks to Kingdom Hearts, after all, that I kind of found my way over here. When these characters appeared up, and I was like, what is this game? Wait, what do you mean it was on the Nintendo DS at one time? I had a Nintendo DS to keep up with Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts on there. That's pretty much how I found it out. So when I got a ROM, I kind of tried it out. Because a good friend bought me like one of those cartridges where you can just upload ROM games to them. So I tried it out, and I absolutely love the story. Especially with how much the original characters... let's just say cared for one another. Like the main character for, say, someone like Shiki, or... I mean, if you're watching this, you already know the characters. Because this is basically a 3-year later sequel. Like how Neku cared about Shiki, how Beat just cared about his sister Rhyme. It's just absolutely amazing. And how much of a friend basically Neku was to Joshua. It was amazing. We cannot leave during our when we're in scan 2, I've noticed. So I think we have to go over there. So once we finish this battle, we'll do that. So yeah, it was just thanks to Kingdom Hearts how I found The World Ends With You, basically. And after trying out a ROM, it was actually completely fun for me. So I kept it going because it was just Square Enix's storytelling. Although some people are kind of, let's just say, delusional on X/Twitter about certain characters and certain relationships. But oh, it's this guy again. It's that FU guy, or F guy, or whatever. Check it out, Rindude, it's the Prince. Didn't think we'd see him again so soon. Ooh, what's he doing? Can we scan him? Can we, please? I admit, it hadn't occurred to me that to read the thoughts of celebrities. She's got the what was her name? Futaba. Holy shit, I blanked for a minute, sorry. She's got the Futaba face, the meh. I mean, she is her clone after all. Kind of feels like a violation of privacy. Glad I'm not the one getting read. Your social network has been updated, AGOG. I remember most of the ingredients. Oh yeah, let's just... oh god, it's all messed up. To think I may never enjoy that incredible ramen again. It's like my life has lost all meaning. The broth was just like Sebastian used to make. I tried making it myself, but it never turns out quite right. I remember most of the ingredients, but something's still missing. What could it be? Think, Sylph. Think about how eating it made you feel. Interesting. Aren't you even a little bit curious about this? I mean, this is the prince we're talking about. He's like the foodie king. A prince and a king all at once. If he's this obsessed with some soup, it's gotta be amazing. I'm gonna try jogging his memory. You sure that's a good idea? It can't hurt, right? Come on, dude, it'll be fun. Will it though? I won't stop you, I guess. Sweet, alright, so to start, I just have to imagine this totally rad ramen. Just like the kind Sebastian used to make, whatever that means. Well, here we go. Time for the jogging part. This is just like tuning in Marvel Spider-Man, if you haven't seen my playthrough of that. Okay. There we go. I do have a whole playthrough of Marvel's original Spider-Man, but it won't go beyond that, honestly, because of what the current Insomniac is doing. It's kind of sad how far they've fallen, just like Naughty Dog. Remind! No matter how many times I try the soup, I never tire of it. It truly is perfect. The broth uses a whole chicken, as well as a hint of pork bone. Sardines and seaweed add some depth, but the real star is the love the chef pours into every bowl. To think I may never enjoy that incredible ramen again. It's like my life has lost all meaning. The broth is just like Sebastian used to make. I've tried making it myself, but it never turns out quite right. I remember most of the ingredients, but something's still missing. What could it be? Think, Sylph. Think about how eating it made you feel. What's this? It's as if a fog enshrouded my memories has begun to lift. Seaweed and sardines in the broth add depth of flavor. But most importantly, love. That's what I was missing. Of course the soup wouldn't taste right without love. Forgive me, Sebastian. It seems I forgot the most crucial ingredient of them all. Damn, that's some real passion for food right there. I thought this whole shtick was dispassion. Indeed. Although one must admit the uncharacteristic enthusiasm is endearing. You know, I feel like I did something good just now. And I want to do more. Who else needs help? Fred to the rescue! The random acts of kindness are gonna have to wait. We've got a mission to complete. Right, you are my guy! 1,000 yen. 5 friendship points. Your social network has been updated. AGOG updated. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean, particularly? Let's see if we got anything new off. Got some of these, and this, and all this crap. All these foods we gotta eat at every place, too. Well, you can always go through the storyline at any time once you get the game done, so it's not like you'll be missing certain things. You can even go through some of the other missions on harder difficulties if you need to. So where are we going from here on, though? This game gives absolutely no clue where I'm going after this. It's like I'm going back and forth between the two areas. So just buying, so sell. We got 37 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. 7 of these, 13 of these. That's Square Enix's favorite number. 6 of these, and that's it. Oh wait, no, I just saw it. Last minute before I got off there. So where are we going? Figure out the number for Ryoji's direct line. How do we do that, though? Look for some... Oh, we already did that, though. Look for some sinful ramen, look for some backstreet refreshments, look for a hole in the crossing, and look for a dog's backside. Sorry? Come on, go back. And look for a dog's backside, look for a yellow building's entrance, and look for a haven covered in green. Well, this is a haven covered in green, right? Right here? Wouldn't it? I don't know. Like, I have no idea what it means, or where to start, honestly. Nah. It doesn't seem like we got any, anywhere else to go besides these two areas right now, which is kind of interesting. There is the phone booth right here, though. So yeah, there's a phone booth right here, but we don't have Ryoji's, or the number yet. I was just seeing if I can go up the stairs or not. I can't believe phone booths still exist in this day and age. It's 2024, guys. Good lord, the camera changing though. This is really disorienting. Kind of like Bravely Default 2. It's just weird. There's some trash here too, but I guess that would be something to indicate. Like if there would be like a X or something around here. Like they don't even give you any indication on where you need to go. And God, look at these buildings, they're disorienting. They look like they're tilting and all that stuff. God, that's making me dizzy, actually. How are we doing on food? Audio, display, gameplay. It's amazing how the same story can sound totally different depending on who's telling it. I'd rather listen to an entertaining old man than a boring guy with a pretty face. I've been thinking about getting some plants to spruce up my place. Any recs for newbie plant moms who can't even keep a cactus alive? Don't get plants. There's something about this part of town that calms me down. Maybe it's those nice memories I made walking with Grandpa around here. I didn't say Gramps instead of Grandpa, but the owner of the SBY barbecue is incredible. I'm actually heading there right now. I wonder what roasted tree he'll serve up for me today. All these cute clothes look super cute when I saw them on Trendy. So how come they look so uncute when I'm the one wearing them? Honestly, just my luck. My boyfriend would be hopeless without me. He can barely make his own meals, let alone dress himself in the morning. Am I his girlfriend or his mother? Yeah, you guys worry about way too much shit like that. Everything is annoying. Cigarettes are too expensive. There aren't enough smoking areas. Being annoyed is annoying. Then stop being annoyed. Hannah. Oh no, where's Hannah? Did I say something to offend her? I'll treat you some jerky later. Yeah, I have no idea where to start, honestly. I just saw their greatest comedy show. They didn't tell a single joke the entire time. The world just isn't ready for that level of genius. I think we're good here. I don't think there's anything else we can do, honestly. Like, I've already looked around the map a couple times already. I still can't believe I found that in my son's room. Maybe you shouldn't... Maybe you should just put it back and act like you never found it. There's something so enticing about the selection of the product at Tokyo Hands. I go in thinking I'm not going to buy anything, and then I wind up at the register with 5 items I don't need. Alright, back to this area. This might be the area where we have to look for all that crap. Ow. Ow. 3, 4, 5. Got it! Okay, we'll look around after we get rid of this noise infestation. Like, I don't know what to do with oh fuck. Oh god, it feels like it burns right now. I might switch up the chair if I'm gonna do this long thing again. Because last time I was hurting with this chair, which is what's happening right now. There really wasn't much of a story combining how I found this series, but there's a bit more in some other series. If you want to watch those series, I'll tell those stories on those series. But it really wasn't much. I really didn't do much when discovering this series, honestly. It just was, oh, Kingdom Hearts pointed it out. Oh, well, it's a DS game? Oh, well, that's weird. And then finding out how good it is just by playing it through the ROM thing from a friend. Yeah, come on. I thought the red meant we were on low health, and I looked at it, I'm like, let's see if we needed to hit L1 or not, but no, we're good. Jeez. It actually is getting harder, so after this I'll kind of dive into the food area to get our attack up a bit more too. God, these sharks are hard, actually. Alright. Jeez, that one took a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to purchase some more food here. Yeah, I know. Ugh, I'm starving. You and me both, dude. Seems like the most attack is stuff like this with one defense on top of it. But if we want more defense, we can always just... So say we want something like this. Watch. We'll just give these 3 the same before because they all like it. But instead of giving him this, we will give him added on to defense to help. Alright. 1. Why am I trapped? What's going on? You know, it feels like we're taking a pretty big gamble here. You sure it's okay for us to just do whatever we want like this? Like he said, right now we're getting swept. And desperate times call for desperate measures. So if this will help us get ahead, then why not? Assuming that it does, in fact, help us get ahead. But one cannot deny it remains a rather risky endeavor. Says the risky endeavor herself. Yeah, she can hold her own in battle, but she's no Minamoto. And yeah, diving into people's minds is pretty impressive and all, but still, I don't know. Does something trouble you, Lord Rindo? You appear vexed. Me? No, I'm good. She didn't hear me think that just now, did she? Very well then. I've got a question for you, boss. Permit me to ask a question in return, boss. Yeah, cause you're older than us, and cause you took down those noises like a boss. But if you're our boss, does that mean you can fire us? Do you wish to tempt fate? Yikes, guess I better stay on my best behavior then. So question, what brings you to the UG, boss? Crazy taxi collision? Sudden lung explosion? I do not know this UG of which you speak. Where we are right now, you know, the afterlife? The afterlife? As in... afterlife? As in, no longer among the living? Yep, dead, departed, kaput. Even I? Yep, apparently we all died somewhere and then got sent here to play this game. That would explain the unshakable feeling that I've been cast out of humanity. So in other words, I'm dead? Hey, I get it. It's a lot to take in. No. I know it sounds crazy, but think about it. We can't communicate with anyone but each other. And I don't feel very alive, so it just makes sense. I've left my life behind and I've got nothing to show for it, save this wretched pin. Wait, pin? What kind of pin? A rather nondescript one. It failed to pique my interest until Lord Tomonami's voice actor sang its praises. Granted, a few other illustranics mentioned falling on hard times after picking up pins on their own. But who was I to question his Radiant's commercial endorsement? Huh? We got the same ones. Do you think they're part of the game? Maybe we can't. Maybe we could quit if we just throw them away. Ah, giving up so soon. Oh, blah. Oh no, it's him. Go on, pitch him and see what happens. Why don't you just tell us? Here's what I will tell you, kid. Those pins you got are special. They're your player IDs. Player IDs? But everyone had them. These things were all over Shibuya. And who do you think put them in there? And whose do you think put them there in the first place? Normally, we give them out when people die. But if everyone's already got them, it saves us the work later on. And when they do kick the bucket, they can just jump right into the game. Pretty slick, eh? Wow. That's one hell of a marketing campaign. So yous can go ahead and try throwing them away if you want. But yous know what happens when you force quit in the middle of the game, don't ya? Your data gets corrupted, even erased entirely sometimes. My worst nightmare? What if you start bugging out? What if you lose all your powers? You'd be helpless against the horde of noise. Hypothetically speaking, of course. So what do you say? Gonna throw in the towel and throw away your pins? Well, keep them for now. Attaboy, I knew you'd make the right choice, kid. Never. Never have I met someone so thoroughly loathsome. Guess we've gotta tough it out the whole week. I'm sure you just know you've gotta do better than just tough it out. Unless you just wanna get stuck playing this game forever, that is. Forever? Since when was that part of the deal? There's no deal, kid. Life ain't fair. And the afterlife sure as hell ain't either. You just gotta suck it up and play the game. You kids are playing the game, ain't ya? Well, you see... Oh, I see, alright. I see everything! But hey, you do what you gotta do to get ahead, am I right? Can't fault you for that! Wait, seriously? Of course! As long as you're trying to earn points, who am I to judge? Let's just hope you earn enough before it's too late! Sounds like nothing escapes the Reaper's watchful gaze. Well, we've got Snorty's approval, so let's say we finish what we started. Yeah, might as well. Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. So until next time, everyone, have a very, very raspberry day.